Welcome to another episode of Marine Science Facts. Today we will explore a brand new study.
You might picture a moonlit night on a Florida beach. Soft sand, gentle waves, and newly hatched sea turtles emerging from their nests. Their aim is simple and urgent, a mad dash toward the ocean. But now, that journey has a new and unexpected obstacle. On many beaches stretching along Florida's Atlantic coast, record amounts of sargassum, thick brown seaweed, are washing ashore and piling up, turning once open sand slopes into tangled, towering barriers. Scientific research shows these seaweed masses are turning the hatchling's first journey into a dangerous obstacle course. A team from Florida Atlantic University recently studied how these seaweed mats affect three common species of sea turtles: leatherback sea turtle, loggerhead sea turtle, and green sea turtle, on beaches in Juno Beach, Jupiter, and Boca Raton. The researchers built test crawlways along the sand, simulating a hatchling's natural path to the ocean. At the end of each 15-meter path, they placed sargassum mats up to 19 centimeters high, about 7.5 inches, to mimic what hatchlings actually face in the wild. A faint light, set some meters ahead, guided the turtles toward the sea, the same instinct ancient turtles have. When the hatchlings set out, the difference was stark. Babies that faced sargassum took much longer to reach the water than those on open sand. For some, the piles were insurmountable. Nearly all hatchlings struggled. Many flipped over, sometimes dozens of times, punked by the tangled seaweed, unable to right themselves. On average, the slowdown was dramatic. With light sargassum, climbing the seaweed made the crawl and climb about 54% slower for leatherbacks, 91% slower for loggerheads, and 75% slower for green turtles. Under heavier sargassum, the delays ballooned. Leatherbacks 158% slower, loggerheads 175%, greens 159%. Some hatchlings never managed to complete the crawl in the allotted time, meaning they remained stranded on the beach. Why does this matter? Because for sea turtle hatchlings, timing is everything. Their survival depends on reaching the ocean quickly. Any delay, whether from predators like birds or crabs, or from exposure to scorching sand beneath the hot sun, can be fatal. As scientists warn, the longer a hatchling stays on the beach, the more likely it becomes prey, or to suffer from dehydration and heat stress after sunrise. Interestingly, when researchers measured the hatchling's blood sugar, glucose, levels after their journey, they found no significant difference between turtles that had crawled over sargassum and those that had not. Their energy reserves seemed intact. That suggests the seaweed itself doesn't immediately drain their energy, but that doesn't mean they're safe. The real danger lies in delay, being stuck, exposed, and vulnerable. But sargassum is not only a barrier. When it accumulates in thick mats along the coast, it can also cover up or reduce available nesting space and change the conditions under which eggs incubate in the sand. Over time, this could affect not just one generation of turtles, but many. This growing problem demands action. Beach management strategies must adapt, whether through timely seaweed removal, creating safer corridors for hatchlings, or increasing monitoring and rescue efforts. Each year's clutch of turtle eggs carries the future of these ancient mariners. If we allow the seaweed to build into ever higher barricades, we may be inadvertently closing the door on their survival. For a hatchling turtle, reaching the ocean isn't just an instinct. It's a race against time and predators. As sargassum piles grow higher and thicker on Florida's beaches, that race becomes heavier, slower, and far more dangerous. This isn't just about seaweed washing ashore. It's about whether tiny turtles can survive their very first steps. And for conservationists and beach managers, there's an urgent new warning. When nature's cleanup meets human-made pressures, the youngest and smallest creatures often pay the price.
If you enjoyed today's content, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that notification bell. Let us know in the comments which fascinating ocean facts you want to hear more about.